Hello there everyone and welcome back. I have to be perfectly honest with you, the mission with the Guerrilla Op that I was planning on doing for last episode did not happen as far as the recording because my recording got corrupted as I was doing the mission there. My XCOM crashed, everything went all to hell there, and since we are doing an Iron Man run, I am not able to backtrack to go back into that mission yet again and start from scratch. So that is a bit of a pain, but on the plus side, that was actually an incredibly underwhelming mission. It was an incredibly simple, incredibly quick mission at that, which would have been uncharacteristic of how my videos normally go, how my missions normally play out, because the hunter never showed up, and not to mention the fact that we also didn't get any faceless as you would think with the dark event of the alien infiltrators, so we were fighting completely lost in that mission there. And, of course, they all died basically to a single hit from pretty much every single weapon, besides my own, my Shadow Keeper, my pistol. So, it was a very straightforward mission. It actually would have been the shortest video I ever done with how it played out. So, it's kind of a blessing in disguise that I didn't get to record out there. You just have to listen to me rambling, mind you, but otherwise the mission was not very exciting, and I want to try and get this campaign done with as we are nearing the end of it. So, with that said, what kind of rumors do I have available? I have loot, I have Avenger power, which may not be terrible, alien alloy I don't want, and supply. None of it really sounds valuable in all honesty. I have like data cache and alien advent, I have alien encryption to kind of research to get a bunch of intel. I think that's much more valuable for me. But one thing I want to do, before I forget, since we are near the supply drop, I'm going to upgrade this power relay, and I'm going to finally get the final upgrade for this, resistance communications here. Not resistance communications, but, resistance ring. So that way, I have access to all the resistance ores I can muster. Well, at least the maximum amount I can get at a single time, at least. I still need probably to work towards specific ones if I can get a window to actually unlock them, since they are strictly from the Guerrilla Ops. Or not Guerrilla Ops, but the Covert Ops, so I'm not going to get them very quickly. I need very specific ones that actually suit what I'm trying to aim for the end game. And let's see. After recent sabotage. What's this? After recent... Our covert actions will be delayed a week. Ooh, that was the sabotage. That's not a huge deal, mind you, but it does slow down my attempt to deal with our assassin. So that's actually a bit of a pain, if slightly. Because I could get other benefits there, and I was getting ready to maybe make a play against the assassin, but we're not really in... We don't really need to hurry just yet. I don't think the assassin's going to be able to make a assault on me just yet, so I think I still have time as we get ourselves the Mimic Beacon, which I don't think I care for. I've kind of been deliberately foregoing the Mimic Beacon, so that way I actually don't have... Well, it is a pretty powerful effect, let's not kid ourselves. With the Beta Strike doubling all my health of my soldiers, and Mimic Beacon basically makes a decoy that they're forced to shoot at, the Advent and Lost, then that basically is an easy way to buy me a turn more often than not, and I don't think I want to do that. And do I invest in researching... Well, I definitely want to research the Archon King, but without the Illyrium to get the armor, it's probably not worth it just yet. And definitely power armor is on the list as well, but let's get more intel. Let's get ready for this big, massive power play. I was hoping to have this big play last mission, or was it this month, as opposed to next month, but this is good enough. And also, I forgot to talk about my soldiers there. None of them were really wounded, but I did send a light skeleton crew outside Stimpy and Lockdown as my main ranks, but I also finally managed to send my corporals in there. Was it Marcus and where the hell are you, Lewis? Okay. Lewis and Marcus, I sent them both in there to strengthen their bond. They have access to level 2 now, but I was hoping to get them both to sergeant rank, and only Lewis managed to get that, and Marcus is just like 9 experience away. But it was a pretty light crew as well. I was taking full advantage of how easy that mission would be, and it turned out to be as simple as it sounds. So I'm not gonna complain about some breathing room for a change, and engineers finally recovered, so that's always good. But we still need to put these dang things. Let's see. Cypher's still active. Bond train's done. I wish there was like an indicator for that so I can change it up, but let's continue these bonds. We got Aaron In Brooklyn, we also got Marcus and Lewis. Let's see, this is gold level bond, is it? So we'll hang on to that for now until I get them in on a mission. Let's instead get Marcus and Lewis done, so worst case, I could just use them for a bunch of covert ops if I don't get them in another mission. Which is going to be sad, really. Lewis and Marcus are probably never going to get another mission again because of how low ranked they are at this point. Made whole, that's going to be annoying, but I don't think it's a huge threat. And Alien Cypher is still a fact, so I would have loved for that to drop before a supply drop, because maybe I could buy some Elerium crystals. I am not going to invest 60, 70 intel for a bunch of Elerium crystals. I am still watching for the Alien Cypher to dissolve or go away, but it doesn't look like it's happening. So that's a bit of a shame, but Warlock is now upgraded. Ooh, teleport after taking damage. You know, that's easy to rectify. I think Frostbomb just negates that completely. I would like to do better, but the Cypher kind of made things difficult for me. And there's no risk of the assassin causing issues just yet. I may want to hit her before she sabotages the Avenger, mind you, but I think we're going to make a play on her. And also, let's see, Vigilance is back up. Didn't I just negate you accursed thing? I negated this last month, and now it's back immediately. God damn it. And let's see, chance to overwatch on troopers. So, what does that mean? If they go to Overwatch while out in the open, that's actually a good thing for me, I would argue. But if they go to Overwatch after their normal move, then that could be a bit of a pain. A slight pain. Let's see, stiletto rounds is what the Warlock's working on, so bleeding effects can easily be mitigated by good med kits and just not letting them hit me, ideally, if such a thing is possible. But let's see, construction speed, quid pro quo, I want to put you back on. And is there anything I want to take out, though? I don't really have much Elerium crystals, so I guess we're going to throw in popular support, because I don't really have much in what I have access to for the Reapers, and I don't need live fire training anymore, because I have no recruits. And Sabotage is doing its thing, keeping that count down. But now, can I make my big power play? I don't see the Dark Event or anything at all, damn it, it's not showing me here, so let's double check. Damn it, Cypher is still in effect. Well, so much for that. Oh yeah, the engineer recovered, stupid me. I need to put that engineer into something. So, let's throw him into the infirmary, because that's going to be useful for the really big wounds, especially for my high rank soldiers. And what on earth do I do with this proving ground? I can make armor, but again, I only have 2 Elerium crystals, so I don't want to waste it. I can just build the bulk caster just to have it doing something at least. And if I have the supply, I might build a third spark, but with very little actual mission time with Reinhardt, it seems unwarranted. And what else can I do here as far as upgrades? Doesn't look like much aside for the Elerium conduit down here, which I don't want to do because I need Elerium for other stuff. So I'm a little bit starved on resources. I'm waiting for this damn Cypher to fall off already, accursed thing. I was hoping it would end at the supply drop, but no, not meant to be. Raven, let's see, you are now Magus rank, aren't you, Magus? So let me have an actual look at your psi, because I'm curious to see how close you are to capping out. Let's see, 87, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would have loved them to break 90, because again, the cap is 100, and they're not going to get any more psi now till they reach their max rank, so a little bit of annoyance, but I think since she's already max rank, why not just train up another psi operative here, since I have 3 rookies available. I am planning on keeping werewolf training though, because I'm trying to get werewolf bonded with Shimon there, whereas Raven I don't think has any available bond mates that are at least high rank, so I want to keep werewolf training to power her up, and there's other benefits too. Ooh, this is probably good enough. We have a Viper Prime, we have a Mindbender, let's see. Viper Prime doesn't sound terrifying, mind you, if it's just a regular Viper, but we have the Gatekeeper, that's the big thing in the Codex. But it doesn't sound really terrible. I just gotta keep in mind the Hunters here, so I have unlimited time, so I can do whatever the hell I please. This should be, in theory, a simple mission for me. But I also need to grab the supply here, but we're gonna get more supply in a moment. And Stimpy, you are fully repaired, you are good to go. Now, it's just a question of who I want for the squad. I think I want to bring in Shimon because, after all, working on that bond is going to pay off hugely for me if I can get that going at a good rate. So Shimon, I think you're in. We're going to bring in Werewolf as your two. Was it two that are going to have potential bond mates? I'm going to have bond together in 23 hours until you're finally a Magus. So that would have been nice if you got your final rank in, but we'll have to deal with that. Actually, I may just take the time to just skip through all this, but I think I already have a good idea what I want for my roster. J-Pod's in, they got their gold level bond, and I'm itching, so itching to try out J-Pod with the superior repeater as well as his Deadeye. And we're going to need good strain potential. So, let's send in Wolverine to kind of join you there. I don't know where she's hiding this mess, because I do have a lot of soldiers. Let's not kid ourselves. Where is she? She's still Lieutenant at last, but she's still capable. She's got shredding. She's got hollow targeting. She's going to be invaluable for that gatekeeper, quite frankly. And actually, let's pick up the rest of our squad. We need specialists here. And if anything, I've learned to bring in 2 specialists. So I think Anchor and Quicksilver are both available. Perfect. Heavy-hitting squad, mind you. Really damn heavy-hitting squad. But until I can get rid of that Cypher, I can't really go after the Forge or the Webway Gate without burning all my intel, which I do not want to do in the slightest, especially if it's only supposed to be for a month. We will see. So let's unequip everything and get them all established. So Shimon, you're the only one with the a magnetic weapon at the moment, so I'm hoping to eventually fix that, especially after this mission. I seriously doubt I'm going to get the 50 Alien 1, especially if this is the one where we're on a timer, now that I think of it, where we have to extract the crates. That could change things a bit. It goes without saying, but you are going to get the fight pursuit. I think that works well for you with your sharpshooting potential and able to get into a better position, ideally. Stimpy's already kitted out. I've been using him for pretty much everything. He's decked out with abilities. Bombards and rocket launcher are going to be amazing. For the Gatekeeper, I'm hoping the strain potential is good on Bombard. It doesn't actually tell me the stats or anything. It just tells me that's more potent. So I'm hoping it works as advertised. And also Superior Scope Autoloader, you're in. And we have Rage Suits. So with 2 actual salvo wielding specialists, let's get them both equipped with the heavy armor. And at least that way, it leaves, Wolverine with the actual gunning potential, with the hollow targeting, of course, just shredding normally. And these 2 will be my guaranteed shredding damage potential. And of course, they're also going to have the medkits for good measure, because why the hell not? It certainly doesn't hurt, especially if the Hunter's going to join in the fray. It's looking possible, but it is only 13 enemies. I don't know how many are realistically going to be here at a time like this. But let's see, now we have 2 rifles left. We got 2 superior stocks, so they're easily equipped. And Werewolf, you're also going to have one for good measure, but ideally, we want you to murder everything with your psionic powers. That goes without saying. We'll give you a blue screen round for good measure. Actually, you're a good candidate for tracer rounds, I think, for when you're shooting at something that's really bad, that you have really little chance of actually affecting with your psychic abilities. That would be pretty damn good for you. And you have Solus, so you don't even need a mind shield, so I can pretty much do whatever I want with you. I think I want to keep you safe from harm, so Hazmat Fest will be good, because if you take any wounds, your training is basically on hold, so I would like to avoid that ideally. The fatigue doesn't really matter as much, apparently, since you just go straight to train regardless, so without a doubt, Wolverines, you are getting the Frost Bomb, the dual Frost Bomb, and you're going to get armor piercing. Do I give you... I didn't pay much attention to how many were armored, mind you, because blue screen rounds, well, let's be fair. Armor piercing is probably better if I'm concerned about the Gatekeeper. It's almost the same thing, actually. Plus 5 damage, and this ignores 5 armor. So, either works either way. It's a small amount of damage difference if I was shooting at like anything else that was armored. It would be nice if I had paid attention to that fact, but without a doubt, we know what J-Pod's keying himself out with. Hell, I don't have anything I could throw on there. I could have gave him the Rage Suit, but I love the portable rocket launcher and combination of salvo, without a doubt. That's going to be an amazing combo, and also, let's get you your damn axe. I almost forgot that. It is a plasma weapon after all, so the damage difference is substantial. Amazing. And Shimon, Poison Round does actually work on the Gatekeeper, may not do much, mind you. But I like the crowd control instead of the fire, because I technically don't really know what the fire actually negates in terms of abilities. I'm going to have to look in on that, because Dragon Rounds would be amazing if it can hinder any key abilities from really problematic units, like the Viper, for example, that Viper Prime. Although I kind of have an easy out anyway with the Frost Bomb, don't I? Cheesing the mechanics a little bit, which I'm a little bit unhappy about, because I am, after all, forfeiting myself from using the Mimic Beacon. The Frost Bomb, I'm half considering not using it at all as well, for kind of the same reason, but we've been relying on it too much so far on this campaign. If I had thought about the power that the Frost Bomb would have against a Prime unit, I probably would have forfeited this earlier. But now we're kind of relying on it a little bit too much, and that's going to really mess up my flow some. But I think we're all kitted out there as well as can be. It didn't feel like it took a whole lot of time, mind you, but we also have Fuse available, which is going to be useful for detonating any problematic explosives in a situation where I don't want to use stasis to kind of keep them from destroying my cover. And AP. Is there anything I want to throw AP on? I don't really have much AP to begin with, mind you, so... But I would like to start keying up my dual specialist there towards like a combat hacker as well. But that'll be late when everything else is upgraded. Because I don't think that's going to be very potent for the final missions, mind you. Haywire Protocol, that might have real good practical use. And we have 200 supply. And now there's one thing left I want to do actually. And it's not EMP bombs as much as I like to. This should automatically save my roster, so... I am going to go to the Guerrilla Tactics School, where its highlight is showing me the level 3 bond I could get for Minx. We'll save that for another time, I'm sorry. And we'll get Biggest Boom for my Grenadiers. So that just leaves two Guerrilla Ops, Guerrilla Tactics, new tactics that arguably aren't all that exciting. Infiltration would be good for like that awkward situation we put ourselves in that cost me the life of poor Shadow, mind you, but... That actually would have been pretty practical there, but that seems also like dumb luck on my part to have failed so miserably just in spawn location and that hack roll that would have turned off those terminals as well. Oh well, I should have checked the damn pods again, but I think we're in a good shape here. We have amazing damage potential with Shimon here, and Stimpy for my high accuracy shot. Hell, Shimon's getting ridiculous on the aim front there. 93 aim naturally, so that's basically a 93% chance before any modifiers, mind you. So, if we had Shimon at the very beginning, he would never miss. Simply put, never mind the Shadowkeeper boosts that by what, another 15%? And, well, plus 20, is that already accounting for a Shadowkeeper? I seriously doubt it's accounting for my sniper rifle. Yeah, plus 10 aim, and I don't know where he's getting his other aim from, mind you. That I couldn't tell ya. Oh, it's the scope, another 10%, that explains it, but I seriously doubt the Shadowkeeper would have enhanced the sniper shot. But I think we're all set here. Let's stop talking. Let's go and get us some loot. Let's get us a lot of Elerium crystals. Although with that said, I need to be very aggressive if this is the one where I have to tag all the crates too. So we gotta have a very solid opening, because I don't think they're going to tag the crates until I break concealment, so I want to be in position to tag them immediately. Not grab them before they start marking them, mind you, because if I start picking them up early, then they're just going to mark things that are further away from me that I'm not really in a position to get easily. So I kind of want them to waste that objective or mechanic a bit by being so right next to them so I can easily grab them without really investing much or going out of a limb to try and secure them. But we'll have to see what happens. Let's see, secure and abstract, neutralize all enemies, so... Yep, it is the one where they are lifting out the crates, mind you. So, sadly this is not all or nothing, but these Elerium crystals are going to be necessary. So the more, the merrier. It goes without saying. Now, we're going to have a look at the layout. And of course, ooh, we already get high ground. And I am assuming that's the closest crate there, so if we can get there by the time we start breaking concealment, I think I'm in good shape to start off. I just wish I had better mobility, which is kind of sort of Shimon's job. Where can he grapple to, if anywhere? Well, he can grapple there, that helps a little bit, but I have no idea what's on the left. I seriously doubt there's a pod there, but
position confirmed.
Better safe than sorry. Let's get some vision to be sure.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Ooh, 2 pods already, and there's our prime, holy crap. They're only 2-man pods, mind you, but that's kind of what I said before about the damn... about my goddamn alien... was it Advent facility I tried to raid too, keep in mind. And I have nowhere I can run, and you could get easily flanked, which I don't like the idea of much.
Moving to position.
And Shimon, I guess you just stay on the high ground for now. Do I have a way to spot on the left safely? Aside for Shimon, I guess, doing that for me. Which I really don't feel comfortable about, but we're clear aside for this blind spot.
Scanning.
Now, Wolverine, I want you up forward to kind of give J-Pod some cover. And of course, you're going to be in a good spot vantage point here. I don't like the idea of using half cover, mind you, but they can easily move up to full cover. They're not stuck while I say that, but Wolverine's also going to use a frost bomb here. Ooh, and I gave you a plasma grenade when I didn't mean to, dang it. I was so fixated on giving you what ammo to give you, but a plasma grenade could still be useful in an extreme situation. Stimpy, you do not care about cover, but at the same time I want to keep your concealment. I just really hate the amount of yellow moves I have to do here to gain any actual ground. And I could also potentially use some high cover as well. That would help with my rocket launcher salvo if I feel it's needed. It so far doesn't seem very threatening, it's just what this Viper Prime is capable of. And I'm not going to know with my specialist, so let's use our full cover. Hell, I could have these two right next to each other and they basically will buff each other's aim. But that doesn't really matter until they actually see a target though. That's the only catch there. So I might regret this, having them up here where they can't possibly shoot anything. But it'll be the first time I get maximum benefit out of my spotter trait, so we'll overwatch, see what happens. We do have the convenience of taking all the time we damn well wish, though. A little bit. Although that was the weirdest movement I ever seen of a Viper. He is definitely getting his workout in, or maybe he was just being thorough. I just want to get close to that box so maybe I can easily grab it and mark them. I am planning on opening up on both these pods if necessary, but I want to get as close as I can just for safety. Just so that way I know my soldiers aren't going to get screwed by this. And where do I put Stimpy with that said? Because I want J-Pod to move up too, but it doesn't give him a lot of movement. And I'm sure as hell not going to run and gun with him. Not yet. Not yet anyway. Let's see, Sevlana, you can move up safely. We'll go slow and steady. Slow and steady, there's no need to rush, and these two can actually move on up some, but not really much cover that they can use together, though. So I guess we'll just be content with them being separated for a time being, Anchor and Quicksilver. I was all excited about this level 2 bond, taking advantage of it. But let's run in there. See if you're not going to spot anything at the angle, but at least you're a little bit more forward and kind of out of the way, too. Now, Stimpy, you're the only one who's probably got Overwatch here. And I really don't like the idea of having Shimon way back here for sniper duty, because he's, quite frankly, better with his pistol. Until I get an actual plasma lance, anyway. But he has options for grappling, right? Please tell me he can grapple over here somewhere. Ah, damn it, he can't. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I really do want to move him up with that said, but without cover, it doesn't really help him very much.
I'm on it.
He does have long watch though, so he can still be useful there even if they somehow break my concealment. And now, where do I put Werewolf? I guess I'll put her right here. She might get flanked. Where is that pod? Well, they shouldn't see her potentially, but let's get behind the car in case. It isn't a boa though, if nothing else. We've seen how problematic they can be firsthand. Ooh. I'm half tempted to like fire a Rainmaker rocket on them if they can stay close together. But no, they're spraying out sadly. Because I would like to fight both of them. I have the means and I can easily negate the pre-sum. But it looks like we have little choice but to activate on this pod here. So we know what we're going to do. I think that much is unavoidable. Now, big question. We do not see the priest, but they may move. And I do have a bond for Wolverine too, to kind of help out. Now the big question, if I frost bomb, what do I see? Because it doesn't look like I have many shots on... I don't really have any shots on our Viper friend. Seriously? Well, that's a little unfortunate. Shimon has one, but... I don't know. Ooh, it's a 100% chance. What about Deadeye? Ooh, with a frost grenade or frost bomb? I take that back. It would have been 86. It's still a good shot though, especially with holo targeting, but... How do I want to do this? Unless I break concealment first and then frost bomb him. That is possible. That has possibilities. I also have stasis, but I want to save that in case I activate the other pod. So I think maybe Stimpy opens up. That sounds like a terrible idea too, because they'll be using cover, but they'll also be frozen. And what kind of damage does Bombard do? Only 5 to 6, nothing exciting there. Because if I frost bomb him, I can't really do anything about that Viper apparently, until I'm right in his face. So we'll overdrive. Seems a little bit overkill, but I'm sort of expecting the mech and priest to activate too, if I were to be honest, so... Let's try this, let's see what they do. I want them to come closer to me, without a doubt. I kind of was hoping this would be a little more of a simpler pod, but that low ground alone actually made things complicated. Oh, and that's nice. That was nice of you. Although I can destroy the cover. I do have a plasma grenade if I want to use Sevlana for both of those. Because I could kill the Mindbender immediately with a good flank. Because it conveniently came over to me. Who's the best shots for that? Well, let's see. Anchor's good. I'll need a frost bomb, and I gotta hope there's no one flanking me doing this. Okay, so damn good hit, 100% chance, and no, we'll save the Rage Strike for later. Although apparently, I guess it does have a cooldown, although I'm still technically seeing it only has one charge of Rage Strike. I don't know, when I used Rage Strike last episode, or, well, in the last mission that will never make it to YouTube, it started counting down a cooldown timer, so I don't know what to honestly make of that, in all seriousness, but let's see. I can also stasis the Prime. That buys me a turn, but seems like a bit of a waste. I want to save that for the mech in all seriousness, so... I gotta be smart with how I do this, though, because the mind control is serious business, and I'm activating another pod doing this. So you just Overwatch, I guess that's okay, because I can frostbomb both of you. No, it can't, actually. Because the low ground, again, is ruining it for me. This is a little inconvenient, these train tracks. Alright. I do still have bonds, I don't have much of shots, mind you. Especially for J-Pod there. I want him to kind of scout a bit. But I do have stasis I could throw on a mech, and then frostbomb our other friend. I may. It's a little bit awkward. Ooh, you actually have lightning hands. Wow. I'm shocked by that hit chance. I want to take it. I just want to think of the best opportunity to do this. So I think stasis on something without a doubt. So probably the mech. If you can't stasis the mech. Not until I hit it. Which is what Stimpy's job is. Right? Right? No, it's not. God damn it. I could throw a Bombard. Is that going to hit, though? It can hit. It'll do damage. And it will be my one-time use, but in all honesty, my rocket's a little more reliable. I could kill both of them. I could kill the priest by... damn it. This rocket's bugging out. So I take that back. Bombardment was probably the idea. Ooh, there we go. That's better. Scared me for a goddamn moment, but that looks better. I'm hoping. There. I did burn my Rainmaker, but that has the benefit of destroying the cover, though. And I guess I Frostbomb our Viper, so that way... Well, I don't need to Frostbomb it yet, but it is going to grab me. It is a Viper after all, so that is going to cause more pods to come to me, right? Yep, a Viper Prime pool. And just poison spit, so let's just lock it down. We're worried about destroying the cover maybe next turn. And also that priest is really vulnerable, and the mech I confuse. Or just stasis it too, that sounds like a better idea. And you, Shimon, give us that 88 hit, please, because I got other ideas for you after this. Nice, through the window and through its head. Just the way I like it. And we can shoot the priest. Oh, you can't even shoot it. You can't shoot the priest, that stinks. Well, that sucks. We'll use one of our bonds immediately on Wolverine to maybe enhance our chance to hit on the mech. Maybe, if I'm so lucky, I might just stasis the priest instead, since he's already out in the open. Let's not kid ourselves. And you got EM rounds, so this will benefit you nicely. It's a good thing I didn't take the armor piercing, because that 1 point armor would have meant nothing for the armor piercing rounds. So, hollow targeting is in effect. We got lots more shots. I want to hang on to Stimpy just in case, because Shimon's got amazing shot potential too. Do I get greedy? 100% is always better, isn't it? But what other shots do I have? I don't want to shoot with J-Pod. Quicksilver can get a shot. Yeah, you can get a shot there. It is... Oh wait, you can't... You won't see the mech there, will you? No, it's the priest, so... I'm gonna have to put you somewhere else. Which is... Does it sound... this sounds like a terrible idea, mind you, so I don't want to do it. With that said... But it gives me more shots on the priest, though. And let's see, where is... Anchor? Oh, you're way over here, but I do have a dual strike, too. So I think I get greedy. Let's see. Actually, how much damage would this do? 7? So Stimpy would need to do max damage to possibly kill that. So I'm not going to attempt that. Let's see if we could get the Deadeye hit, though. Okay, 10 damage. I think that was like minimum there, alas, but... Oh, and I did use a bond, so yeah. Bond's already spent. I could burn another one if I so wish. Oh, I forgot. You can't even see the goddamn mech. That stinks. So much for that idea. That was a horrible idea, I suppose, but... You can stasis the priest easily. And we can use another bond on the mech. Or how much damage would you do? What do you exactly have? You have tracer rounds, you do 7 and 9, so that wouldn't be enough to kill it. You actually have Inspire, though. This is better than burning the second bond. I should have stasis, goddammit. Stasis first, then Inspire, goddammit. It is... The priest is still going to mind control, but this would have made it so it wouldn't move. So I messed up horribly there. Because stasis did not end the turn. Inspire does. So that was a bit of a shame. But J-Pod can move on up and maybe get ready to try and mark one of the crates for me. Now, I don't have the best chance to hit him, so let's try and shoot this thing, and then we're going to have to stasis him. Oh, you missed, sadly. And then deal with our Viper Prime. This will still hurt like hell, though. I'm happy for that, at least. Until he dodges. Until he goddamn dodges. So 2 crates are marked immediately. We kind of saw that coming. One of which is the one here. Yep. And he is running away. Which unfortunately means I'm going to activate a pod if I chase after him. Now I do have a plasma grenade though. And J-Pod can easily get up here. He can't quite get there without an Inspire. So we may have to let that one go.
Understood. Moving out.
Now, gotta be careful. Okay, big 3-man pod there. That's gonna be scary. You won't get spotted at least, but I don't like you out in the open like this. Because you are gonna get spotted, even if you only see 2 of them. So I'm gonna have to think long and hard on this final decision here. Because Codex is just gonna teleport and cause problems. The priest is of course wounded. The mech won't move, but it'll try and rocket me, and the Lancer of course could knock someone out. And we still have this dang thing to worry about too, so... Prime's maybe not as big of a threat. But I still need good hits on it. Because it'll saw out and immediately try to attack me, so... I guess we use the plasma grenade. So far, not the best play. If I stasis that priest, well, it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. Because I still would activate this pod if I commit to that crate. And so far, this is what? So 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's half of them. Pretty much half, so let's commit to killing them off there, and we'll have to push through really aggressively here. I may seriously go after... Yeah, I'll seriously activate that crate, I feel like. So, let's try and kill this thing now. J-Pod can do a ridiculous amount of damage too, but... Let's move forward. Stimpy is going to make good cover here. I have no idea if they're going to activate the codex, mind you, and I don't have a flashbang. Not that... I still have a frost bomb to help in that regard, let's be fair. And also, Bombard can shoot anywhere I have vision, right? So in theory, I can hit all of them. I like the idea, but it's going to clone the codex. Let's focus on this damn thing. And maybe I burn a frost bomb on them next turn. I can't. I burnt my expire and all that stuff already. A rocket would shred the armor without a doubt. This is going to stink there, because there's no way I can grab the crate, so maybe I just forfeit and be safe. Let's not get greedy, but... Do I see any other crates? Okay, there's one there, and there's one up there. Is there any more? I'm trying to predict where the next two crates go, because if I can grab both of them next time, that would make up for it. In all honesty, that looks like a crate too. I think that is actually a crate, so we can gamble that those might be the next two. So Blue, move forward, take a shot, kill our Viper before he becomes problematic. The less effort we have to put into killing him, the better. And I still have a stasis though too, which I could also be mindful of using. As well as an insanity, and apparently I can fuse... Oh, that's the mech. That's fuse in action there. We can even use it on corpses, but as you can see, the damage isn't really all that exciting. So Shimon, I need to get ready to move you somewhere better, which is going to be tricky. Because what's the best spot for you? Way over there. So, if I can kill this Viper without you committing any shots, then you can get into position next turn maybe. That's a big if though, because who knows what's around this corner. But it is where you're going to go next, I feel like, in terms of your movement. We just got to make sure the area is clear for you before you commit. So take your shots there. There, it's just straight up dead. Perfect. So, let's get some Overwatches ready. Maybe they'll activate. And Shimon, we'll get you ready for maybe a big play. Or at least find you a better perch, rather. Now, big question. Mark or not? I'm gonna play safe here. I don't want to be greedy. I got other means to get the Ilium crystals. I will let it go, because some of these crates are bound to get picked up anyway. But I can't let them keep getting away with full crates, or both crates at the same time, especially, well, I'm not going to lose concealment because I'm too far away, I hope. That's something I hadn't considered either. Especially since they're coming right towards me. Oh boy, they're going to shoot at me, aren't they? This is going to suck. And now it's bugging out. This is going to go well. I just hope they move and not shoot. Because they're going one at a time for whatever reason. Probably because of the Overwatches I have laid. Sadly had to miss, but it was only a 38. We know the mech Overwatches. It does get a hit on J-Pod though. Ooh, the priest is going to shoot too. Yeah, that was something I had not considered there. But now J-Pod's free to fire on him. So that's the 1+ there, if nothing else. And I should have 8 protocol too a little bit. But we can destroy the armor there. Well, it's really just on the mech. Do I care about the mech? Probably not. And J-Pod actually has the potential to kill that Codex with a single Deadeye shot, so... there are options. I just gotta make sure we get the most out of this turn. So Stimpy, you are gonna head on up and shoot us a mech. And I gotta make sure you see this damn mech. I don't care what else you shoot at. Just tell me you see the mech. You lose vision of 1. This is weird. It tells me you lose vision of 1 advent there. 1 alien. And then I don't know what you actually see if I put it in. I don't like it. I was hoping to obscure vision a bit. But I guess that's not going to happen. It was too confusing because it was showing me crosshairs on all 3 of them. Regardless of that. So I want to shoot with you. But I think the hull target might be better. What's the biggest threat? I want to believe J-Pod can just kill that Codex on his own. I have faith in him there with that. So I think Sivlana takes a shot. Because the priest is wide open. Let's not kid ourselves. I shouldn't need any hollow targeting for that. Because he's not getting any cover bonuses. And it's only a 77, goddamn. You are hard to hit. Now, do I hit you though? Okay, that makes up for it. That makes up for it there. Shimon actually doesn't see anything, but grapple is scary. And it doesn't actually put you in cover too, which is another bit of a problem. So, I guess you're just using a pistol this turn. Because it's too risky to go over there without being certain that you're not going to cause more problems. And sadly you only see the Lancer. So that's a bit of an annoyance too. But I have Stasis, I have Insanity. What kind of chance to hit? It's 81 on the Lancer. I'm kind of okay with that, but I want to try a blue move first. There's not really good spots for a blue move. Aside from moving over here, I guess. So let's try for the blue move. Or the Insanity. We are going to fail one of these A's eventually, because I have been tempted at some, haven't I? And it was an actual miss this time too. So that's a shame. That's probably the least of my concerns, but now I want to shoot this thing in the face as hard as possible with Deadeye.
On the move.
Because I think I could just straight up kill this thing. 81. It's like I said, we've been risking a lot of 80s, but I don't have any way to boost that further, do I? Not very well. And Sivlana already shot too, so that's a bit of a problem. And J-Pod's gonna need an A protocol. I think it goes without saying. And I do want to hang on to some of my rockets. And what do you see? You were shooting at something that was buffed for whatever reason. I don't know why it was buffed, mind you, so let's have you just A protocol J-Pod, and I might have another A protocol on Stimpy. Although Stimpy should be fine, he can repair himself. It's J-Pod I'm a little concerned about because of the hit he took. And it allows me an opportunity to heal him as well. So you actually have Shredder, so if you hit that helps a little bit, but not the target I want to hit. And he didn't have the stock either, so that's also annoying. And let's not forget about our mech friend too. Something needs to die, without a doubt. Yeah, I did not optimize this very well, did I? I do have an axe throw. And it's a good throw at that, so let's take that at least. We have dual strike, but I don't think that helps us much here. And you got a good critical hit. So that's 5 health left, so that's pretty much dead. We just gotta put Quicksilver in a better spot. So, Shimon can only shoot at our Lancer friend, and it's a poison round actually, so if he can somehow hit, that'd be useful, or I burn Shadowfall to get the hit. I don't want to chance someone getting knocked out. As silly as it may sound, I have 2 revival protocols. You'd think that wouldn't be a concern. But it is kind of a concern for me, if I were to be honest. Because he can go after J-Pod, he can go after anyone he wishes, and if I can kill that Codex, I have to check and see what kind of damage I do. So I burnt my Shadowfall, but it was a guaranteed hit, so it's a good way for crowd control. So, what's Deadeye do? +8 damage. Hard to... don't think it's actually worth it there. I don't think that'll be enough to kill him. It's only a sonic bomb, so I shouldn't be worried that much, right? Can we just kill this priest? Worst chance to hit, mind you, so probably not worth it. Take your regular shot then. I was hoping to maybe get... oh, you and your goddamn dodge.
Weak hit.
If only that was 100%, which means I would have to get right next to him. So 2 more crates are marked, you teleport. Sonic bomb, I kinda see it coming. But J-Pod's like the worst one, because he can just axe swing. And you disabled the weapon of your Psi-Operative. Well, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't be able to lance me, but thankfully you missed. So he needs to reload. Now he's stasising. Now this is an interesting question. Will the sonic bomb trigger first or stasis? That is a serious question there. That probably, well, it won't do a ridiculous amount of damage, but J-Pod's out of the question now as far as of trying to grab the crate, but Shimon, I think we get you on crate duty now. Let's not fail this again somehow, although we are asking for more trouble. We are seriously asking for more trouble when you move on up. But it is a blue move, though.
Sure thing.
So you can get away with this. It's just a question of do you spawn anything. Nope, you don't.
Good work. Advent's locator is down.
Now,
Our transponder is active.
Codex is going to teleport and shoot next turn. I still have a frost bomb, and we still have a lancer friend here. Who is going to be immediately dead? I just got to prioritize my targets properly. Because I don't actually have a good way... well, I can stasis one of them. Let's not forget that. Damn it. So if I can stasis this dang Codex, that'll help a ton, actually. Well, it'll be eliminated from the equation. I just need to somehow kill the priest. Who still needs to reload, keep in mind, so... he's just going to have a mind control available, which may not be all that scary. Now... I would like to move up with Stimpy or someone, though. Stimpy's like the only one who can go up there safely and grab the crate. I don't want to fail a second time trying to grab these dual crates, but you know it's gonna... oh, no pod activated, so I got a little bit lucky there. But at least I think we have this pod managed. The priest can't do anything as far as damage. The mind control is just going to be annoying. So it really would have been whatever I triggered next that might be an issue. Now, we have shots to make here. Let's try and make the most of it. Anchor can just shred armor, and this will be interesting to see. Well, I was going to say maybe I have to move Sevlana first, I think, to get them. So that way, Anchor can still get some cover. And this is technically a flank. What? Oh, okay. You see everyone there. So let's shred the armor with Anchor. Oh yeah, with the Rage Strike. Let's try it. I'm just curious to see if it actually will recharge, because it says 3 turns after all. For whatever reason. Ooh, that's also something I didn't know. It shreds armor. That's very useful to know. Now just shoot him in the back, since he doesn't want to take you seriously. Alright, so... we have some shots on the priest, and a whole target is going to be amazed as necessary. Ooh, we did get the hit. Now, Shimon, I don't think he can shoot much there, just the Lancers, so give me that kill, please. He dodged again, but that's enough anyway, he's poisoned. So we don't care about him in the slightest. Those are not very promising chances to hit, though, mind you. But it is full cover, so what do I expect? What do I seriously expect? And sustain. Or stasis, rather. So that's annoying, but at least we got that out of the way now. Okay, J-Pod was actually safe. They triggered basically at the same time. So that works out well. We gotta be mindful of the mind control still. But he's left himself wide open. Oh, mind control my soldier with Solus? I'm curious to see if this works or not. Because keep in mind, Werewolf has Solus, so she should not be able to get mind controlled. And here comes another pod.
Advent troops here.
Okay, so that's 9, so there's like 5 more to worry about. And one of which, of course, is a gatekeeper with probably 2 others with him.
Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
So, now we just gotta deal with the dang codex effectively, without the clones causing too much issue. And also I need to reload. So I think I can get away with that with a free reload. It's just a question of what else do I use you for. I want to argue maybe a rocket right on their faces. But that would destroy actually the box too, so probably not warranted. What about a plasma grenade? Oh, I burnt that already. So that's not an option. J-Pod needs to reload. But he has a running gun. He would not actually get a flank unless he goes here. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, but we can smash. That would be, well, it's not a guaranteed kill, mind you, so what's my best option for this thing? Because I burnt my sanity, which would have been the one thing I could have used. Ooh, I have expire, actually. I just gotta make sure I see J-Pod, though, when he goes up there. I should be able to see him, but just to be safe.
It's killing time.
Reload, get up in point-blank range. Yeah, actually, you could probably run here, but I think I need Stimpy to help provide a little bit of insurance, just slightly. Because this is asking for an activation, even though I have one already on the right. Wow. Oh, you're using Stimpy as high cover, you bastard. I hate you for this. Take this fist to the face. I hate your guts for using my cover against me. So, can I inspire with you right now, dear J-Pod? I can, but I would like you to still move as well. To help continue to be useful here. Now, inspire J-Pod, he can run a gun, and we are almost certain to not activate something with Stimpy there. Basically serving as that early warning. So let's not screw this up this time, shall we? Run and gun is active. I have dual strike, so now go right there. Hopefully you're in good shape. We still have a bomb worst case, and I want to move that a little bit better. 90% chance, so it's as good as I can get. I would love 100% to negate that dodge, but you know it's going to clone itself if I even hit it. That's a bit of the problem there. So I'm going to have to hope, maybe, it doesn't happen. Let's take the shots the best I can get, and it's probably going to kill it. Wow, you actually did kill it immediately. How much damage was that exactly? Because we saw talon rounds, we saw critical hit, we saw implacable, so I don't know what to make of all that crap. It just all happened at once, and I want to put J-Pod in a position to just blue move over there. Because he's so damn close. Would this be enough here? I think it's enough, although we may have just left them vulnerable to a flank. Let's not kid ourselves. A Wrecker, I believe, just shreds armor. I don't know what other abilities he has. It doesn't want to tell me, so I'm assuming it's just that he just shreds armor, as I was saying. And the priest we can't do nothing about just yet, so Shimon, you get to a better vantage point. You can lightning hands. I think we lightning hands the Wrecker, because of course poison will limit its effectiveness. Good hit there. I like it. Nice full 8 damage as a result, so I would like to do the same for the priest, just to keep it from moving around a lot. I doubt it's going to hit, but let's try it. Ooh, nice job, Shimon. You poison both of them, that's going to limit their movement a lot. So, you shouldn't get flanked even if the priest goes here. That's the hope, anyway. And Quicksilver. The only problem with a rocket I was thinking about is that, yeah, it won't destroy the actual cover, so let me do a scanning protocol, actually. I don't know how far reaching it is, but I want to know if there's any other pods to be mindful of. I don't think I actually will see another pod, though. Yeah, that's the only problem there. I think I already see as far as the scanning protocol would have gone, so that was a bit of a waste. I want to argue. I just want to be safe, I want to be thorough, And also, I think it shouldn't be possible from the CJ pod, right? I think I put in our A protocol on him just in case, because he is the one who can get flanked. And then I'll have an RA protocol up for next turn, so I should be okay in this regard. Now, Wolverine, what do we do with you? We still have an A protocol with you. I want to move you up aggressively. So, let's do that. I don't think an Overwatch is really warranted. And they're poisoned, and their aim is hindered heavily. Especially the Wrecker, he only got a 35% chance to hit before I apply cover. Ooh, Shimon's gonna have a field day here. Is it possible he could blue move and... He can probably grab both of them, but Stasis is gonna ruin that. So much for that, unfortunately. So I'm gonna need to try something else to grab those crates. It's only a 2-man pod, but who can actually get up there, though? Ooh, you're 1 hex away, and I think the only reason you can't get the other one or reach the other one is because Shimon's actually blocking your path. So we're gonna... You don't have lightning reflexes or anything like that, so let's be careful. Because again, that Wrecker will shred armor. And, let's see, I think you reload first there.
Back in.
In fact, do I try suppress? Is that a good idea? For something that's already poisoned and not going to hit worth crap? I want to kill something at least. We did get the hit though. I don't think it's dead by the poison. Nope, 3 health still. This is going to be a bit of a gambit, but I could bond. Anchor can bond possibly and get her out of trouble. Ooh, and we still didn't activate anything, so I'm getting lucky on these bold plays. Going in blind seems to be working out better than possibly activating his 3-man pod with J-pod at the very beginning. Now, we know Quicksilver's kind of alright, but... Is there a way I can get to that? Ooh, actually I can. I could, again, the bond. It's going to be risky, so I need to cover my bases first for that. And I really do want to use Bombard because I can hit both of them. Just gotta be careful destroying the cover though. And, speaking of which, it doesn't look like it actually destroys covers, so maybe that's not worth it. Hard to say, and I have fuse, but I don't think either of them have explosives, and I have a Soulfire for a guaranteed kill. I just gotta make sure I see the Wrecker. So Werewolf, I think that's your job. Guaranteed kill on the Wrecker, because I think the Priest is just going to try and mind control. And we did do a scaling protocol, but that probably doesn't mean much. Now, this is another ballsy play.
We have nothing to fear.
Because I'm going to be going to the other crate. We are as close as we probably could get to the crate, but... At least you have it for half cover if you were to activate anything. I feel like we're getting so lucky here. Because there's still what? 3-man pod, was it? There was 7, 9. There should still be 5 more to worry about. One of which is the Gatekeeper. And the Gatekeeper is probably inside this building here, which is the other end of the map. If I want to be honest, so... Let's try not to go that way. And J-Pod, you were in a horrible spot, but you can also conceal. This will help me spot over here some, to know if there's anything on my flank, and you could probably grab this crate later. Is there AR1 to worry about, though? It doesn't look like it. Just keep on moving spot for me. You did your amazing job of eliminating the one problematic unit, which was the Codex, so... Let's see. I would like you to reload, because you're going to need to reload next turn, but a shot on that Priest is so tempting. At the same time, also your last move, damn it. It is going to try and mind control. And you still have your Bombard, which I'm willing to try. If an overdrive is an option, I'm going to have you reload. Just in case you've got a window to do maximum damage to that thing. And I still have a rocket. Well, I still have 2 rockets available, I think. And Shimon can also get an amazing flank potential. Never mind the fact that Oh, he's running away. He's running away to his friends. And since he was poisoned, he didn't go that far. So I could still possibly kill him because of the half cover. I just need vision. And I think Stimpy's going to help me provide a little bit of that vision, but where he's running basically tells me everything I need to know. So J-Pod, provide me that vision, if you could. I need to know where they're at, what their strength is, and hopefully this battle scanner does exactly what I need of it. Because I don't see anything now with that highlighted area. I am seeing crap, so that did not help me in the slightest, so that's a shame. I'm starting to regret making use of battle scanner because it feels like it does absolutely nothing for me. It feels like it's some. Now, I need, if anything, I want Sivlana to get a shot there just for her holo targeting. And she can get it there. Since he's already running away, am I okay with staying out in the open like this? Only if I activate another pod. And we get a nice hit too, perfect. So that's going to boost everyone's chance to hit. Shimon, I think I want you to reapply the poison. Oh wait. I think your sniper shot's going to be better than your pistol shot anyway at that range, so try and poison him the old-fashioned way, will you? Go back to your roots. It was a hit, so that's all that matters to me, because apparently the poison did expire, so he basically went the full move. Now, let's blue move up. I don't want to go too aggressively forward, just in case of another pod, but let's see. Crate here. Is there another crate? None. Looks like there's none behind us unless there's one in the train, which will be marked when necessary. There was one crate. Whoops. That doesn't help. There's a crate there, and there's another one there. J-Pod can get at both of them. I'm really hoping. If not, then I have a bond still, and how's my Inspire looking? Inspire won't be up till next 2 turns, so that's not going to do me much there. But we have Overwatches, and Werewolf's getting her cooldowns back up. So let's take some shots, at least wounded heavily, because we are getting some damn good hits here. Thanks to the holo targeting, no less, too. Now, I want to keep shooting at this priest, and we know we're basically really damn safe standing out in the open if it's just going to keep running. Ooh, and I can't say no to an 87. And no sustain for you, buddy. You are screwed, you are dead, and I want to make sure I can grab that crate. So Stimpy will be my fallback in case... Uh-oh. Did I just activate something? Wow. Oh, he's the last move. That's probably why. Because I couldn't tab at first. That scared me half to death. Because more often than not, when I'm worried about activating a pod, I try tabbing. And normally it works pretty well. That's gonna stink. That's just conveniently 1 hex away, but I do have a bond. I do have a bond, I just don't know if I'm gonna trigger anything, let alone Stimpy might be a bit of a problem.
Moving.
Let's try and get as close as we can. 2 boas. Well, that sucks. Thank God I got my frost grenade handy. I think it's safe to say we are not grabbing that crate.
On my way.
I will let them have a 3rd crate if nothing else. Oh, god damn it. If I mark, I activate them. Ew, this is gonna suck. And Stimpy goes there, he sees them too. I'm gonna have to let that go, aren't I? I know where they're at, so I can prepare for next turn. I do not want to activate those boas, because we've seen how problematic they could be, especially if there's still another pod around. It's possible that Gatekeeper could be the last pod, but I don't want to tempt it. Not yet.
Physical exertion.
But it's also a really awkward layout for me too, some.
Sounds like a job for a turret.
So, Werewolf, I think you're going to have to stasis our Gatekeeper when possible. And I think the boas would not be too dangerous outside their preemptive grapple. Because they would, if on their turn, they'd probably just try to grapple me anyway. I just don't want to get too carried away. I would like some Overwatch shots, but let's get everyone moving. Where can Shimon go as far as high ground? Not really much unless Can he actually grapple up there is what I'm wondering. Nope, he can't. That's all explosive canisters anyway, so that wouldn't have been a good idea. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to let that go, aren't I? I'm gonna have to let both of them go. That really sucks. I've been getting lucky with the blind ones, but I'm not gonna attempt the ones that I know are gonna screw me over. And I still have a rocket launcher to activate them too, which isn't a terrible idea if I can activate them when they don't see me. But I just moved Werewolf and Overwatch with her, so that's a terrible idea. And I still have 2 rockets for guaranteed damage too.
I'm trusting you here.
At least shredding aren't damage, but I think Anchor's actual plasma rifle shot's better. So let's heal J-Pod. He's gonna... I think he could use it with how tough this battle might get. Someone's probably gonna get wounded if I don't manage that Gatekeeper well. So I'm sorry. Oh god, these crates are gonna... Oh, he's concealed at the moment, so until they move towards me, that should not be a concern. But this is becoming a theme, isn't it? A little bit. J-Pod's gonna activate them when they come towards me. They are technically gonna activate on everyone else, mind you, so... Because they're close enough as well to just shoot them with Overwatches, so I'm hoping they don't take a shot at J-Pod. And they didn't move at all, goddammit. Which I can actually abuse some. I just need to know, is there any other crates? There's one back there, so someone needs to be ready for that, which I think is Shimon's job. I don't like the idea, but it sounds like it's a job for Shimon. He's still got the sniper rifle to help contribute a bit.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And we need to know if there's another pod around still. So there's a box up there. There's 4 left, so we know where 1 is behind us. There's 1 there. I'm trying to figure out where the other 2 would be. Okay, right there. Oh, they're right here. Both of them are right here. So J-Pod can easily grab that.
Move.
And then be in a position to help contribute. So I could just wait this out, because I don't think the Gatekeeper is going to activate on any of those. Now, Shimon, if you go here, will you be able to reach that crate on a blue move? You can. Almost at a point I'd rather just have you go over there, in case of a sniper rifle shot.
Heading out.
So let's do that there. You're in position. Stimpy, I just want to Overwatch and have that ready. Maximize all my possible damage here. And I don't want Werewolf to get entangled. That's probably the worst thing I could possibly ask for. So I think Werewolf backs up some. We'll try and have a handful of Overwatches ready, but I don't actually think they're going to move, though. I somehow get a feeling they may not move. But, okay, you're not going to grab that yet. We're going to wait and let it burn out the marks. Since we're in striking distance of all these boxes, it's just a question if there's another 2-man pod. With that said. And I really am terrified standing next to these explosives. I have so many soldiers right here. You know this is going to end badly. So we're not grabbing that. So 2 of them are marked. Shimon easily gets that one. J-Pod may be forced to get the next. So this makes my job easy then. Unless I want to try with Anchor. Because we don't know if I'm going to activate him or not. And if Anchor gets seen, well, J-Pod's going to get seen if he marks anyway. So let's try this and see. Because I actually may very well see me if I go here. Nope, they don't. So this spares me J-Pod's concealment, so I'm happy with that. Shimon, you're gonna grab that, so I don't think there's any real risk just yet. I just need to see where the hell this... If there's another pod, I have to see where it's at. Unless I'm completely wrong, I'm pretty certain this would just mean 11 soldiers, or 11 advents so far, with that 3 there. But I could very well be wrong. I'm willing to possibly admit that if I'm wrong, but I feel like there should still be another pod, right? Because what? We had 4... Oh, everything's all black, so I don't even know what's over there anymore behind me. That's a bit of a shame, but we had a pod of 4 here with the Viper Prime. We had a 3-man pod here with the Codex, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so maybe I am wrong. Maybe this is the last pod and I'm an idiot. I really need to look carefully at the damn number of pods, but we have them. We have the crates. We could easily grab these safely and we'll have the benefit. If nothing else, we're going to have 8 to their 4, and I'm happy with that trade-off. J-Pod's going to lose his concealment, but he'll be in position to grab this box. No, you are not going up there. Ideally. But we'll put you here as a blue move just to make sure, and then you can yellow move over here safely enough as is. Just to give me a little bit of vision, and we don't see anything. Oh, no, we see a gatekeeper. So they are just refusing the move, which kind of works well for me. Kind of. I don't know if that actually benefits me though, but let me try and bait them out in the wide open here for rocket launchers then. Because, let's see, Quicksilver and Anchor both have rocket shots, so that's going to be really handy here. And it allows them to shoot outside of vision as well, so there's a benefit to that. Stimpy has Bombard, which is yet to be seen if it can shred armor, mind you, but that's also a possibility. And just go there without revealing. Werewolf still my big power play, denying the Gatekeeper a turn. And I may be able to cause insanity on one of the boas if I'm so lucky. And Sevlana, you have the Frost Bomb, which is going to be valuable too at buying me a turn. Now, Shimon, I would love high ground for you, but it's probably good as you can get. And you have free reload, so there's no real risk of you running out of ammo at a bad time. So we'll just wait for these crates and then we'll kill off that pod. So Overwatch. I want them to move, but they're not moving. Let's see, we're going to be having a window to just push them, but I guess we are going to be forcing a fight here. Let's just make sure I have everyone ready, because J-Pod also is going to play an important role in this. And he's not going to get seen here because he's concealed right now. He will lose his concealment once he grabs the box. Oh god. Well, that sinks. Wow, there was 4 of them. Well, that's irritating. He should potentially be safe there for now, but I may have just got myself in a little bit of trouble now. I just didn't realize there was a 4th one. So, can I see the Gatekeeper anyway? No, I cannot, so... And I can inspire, but I don't think I can inspire J-Pod at all, so... And Shimon's not going to have the best of shots, but he's got a good flank here, though. This is a scary pod, especially if they can all just grab me. And my rocket's going to be wasted a bit here, too. If I could somehow hit the Gatekeeper, that'd be nice, but I don't know where it went. It doesn't want to give me vision, but I have Salvo. This is as good a start as any. And hopefully I hit the Gatekeeper. I have no way to know, in all honesty, if that actually worked. Especially... Oh, the Gatekeeper was back there, so it never got hit, so that's a shame. I burnt that for nothing. But I still have another rocket. We have good shots on this boa, so let's try and take advantage of it, shall we? Especially with Spotter trait to help with the odds a little bit. Yeah, I take that back. Now, Frost Bomb. That is not quite an option there. Not unless I want to freeze a single target, mind you. And I don't want to stand here because it might very well explode to random AoE and corpses. What kind of corpses do we have to worry about? 2 on the right here. And all the other corpses are way back out of the way and they're not even humanoid mostly, because the Lancer ran back over to me, remember? And there's a priest that was here somewhere. I don't know where it went though. I don't know where the priest corpse is, honestly, so it's right over here somewhere. So I think we don't have to worry about a gateway very much. Now, I could do Insanity on that thing, but I like to save that for something that's in armor, in cover. And also I want to keep my Psyoperative safe too at the same time. You're gonna lose vision if I back you up though. I have to help. I'm just really damn worried these things might try and destroy the boxes or the explosives. The gatekeeper probably will, mind you, but I don't know about... Well, the boas probably won't because they're probably just melee units that are just gonna grab me and force me into an awkward predicament. So let's try and do some damage and hopefully kill off this one boa. Nope, we're getting a lot of misses at his 80s. I told you that would come back to bite me soon enough as is. Now Shimon, not much you can do there but try and take your shot. Oh, you can't even shoot him anymore. Oh, no. Squad sight, that's why, and I guess no one sees that actual damn thing. So that's amusing.
Overwatch.
Now, Stimpy. You have Bombard, I don't think it matters just yet. But I think we save your overdrive for our friend here. And let's put A Protocol on... Was A Protocol and Stimpy even a good idea? Because I assume these boas don't even shoot at range. But they may very well still have shredding potential, so... Let's put Stimpy in a tempting spot then.
I'll comply.
Get out there, Stimpy. Show them what you're made of. And of course, you shoot at the one target I don't want you to shoot at. So that kind of sucks. Well, I don't like Overwatch, but I guess I'm going to be stuck with it regardless. You missed the 45. That would have been amazing. Could have got a poison on the gatekeeper too. That could have been valuable. J-Pod should be completely safe. Oh no, he's getting shot at. Ooh, I got lucky still. Because if they see him, they can grab him still. Oof, Serpent Suit kicks in. Way to go, Shimon. We got our trump card. Now we just got to get Shimon into the thick of it to maybe panic the third one, because I think he sees Shimon. You grabbed Quicksilver, sadly, but we can save him. A Deadeye shot is almost a great way to do this. Where do I put J-Pod with that said?
So don't take any unnecessary chances out there.
Because the closer J-Pod gets his gatekeeper, the better, but I need to make sure that thing gets shredded armor. Because I have dual strike, I have frost bomb, we also have a stasis, which I'm probably going to do for this turn, so that way it allows Sevlana to take a shot. Just gotta make sure you do see the gatekeeper and you have hollow targeting. So that's probably the best I could ask for. And you get into full cover here, you get a flank on the boa. And you can also contribute in shooting our gatekeeper friend. So give me a good chance to hit. It's good enough, I guess. And you still have dual strike. What's your chance on the gatekeeper? 74. With spotter and hollow targeting, that'd be amazing still. So take your shot here, J-Pod. Do us proud. Perfect. It barely survived the cursed thing, which is annoying a little bit because I would have liked it to just die because I have no Dragon Rouse. I can stasis it. Can I? I can't reach. I would have to move. I was going to say if I could stasis and then Soulfire, that'd be amazing, but I'm going to have to move Werewolf for that. And I also have Inspire, but let's see what we could do first here. I have an idea. Is it possible I could just smash that boa with Stimpy? I never checked, mind you. Ooh, I can. So this is probably the best I could do. Gets me closer. Gotta make sure it's a blue move, mind you. I don't want to burn a yellow move on this. And that is a yellow move, okay. It's looking weird, because yeah, it's a blue move there, but yet now it shows yellow. So I gotta be careful about making sure this is a blue move for that reason. So, give us that kill. Nice, overdrive kicks in. We still have 2 actions. Now shred that armor, or at least contribute into shredding. Ah, god damn it, Stimpy. Don't do it again, please. I want to shred all its armor. Good. That's good enough. Just keep in mind, we only did 1 point of damage to that damn thing, but we shred its armor. which is good enough for me. Ugh, I don't like a 60% chance to hit. But a dual strike is going to be good for maximizing damage potential, and it helps J-Pod get a guaranteed hit. I had to miss though, damn it. Oh well. Not much I could have done about that. And wasn't much of a hit there. No, it needs to be a critical hit for that to matter. Now we are going to stasis our friend there, our gatekeeper, so I'm kind of good to not try and poison it. Although, Shimon, now you're missing your key shots. The damn thing was hunkered down. Either way, I could fire a rocket. That won't help a lot. But I'm going to have to move you anyway, Anchor. I think it goes without saying. You're just going to get grappled again, though. So use Stimpy as your cover. I want to trust that Stimpy can shred the rest of their armor with his really high chance to hit. And really I just want to start killing the armor of these boas, because I still have insanity to maybe make that R1 panic again. So I think I'll prioritize this one for the killing, as far as shredding goes. And sadly you did not get much of a shot there, but we do have stasis still as an option, and we have all our abilities, so let's do that, shall we? Stasis our gatekeeper, because that was an abysmal turn for trying to shoot that thing. We missed Stimpy's one shredding shot. We missed, unfortunately, Sevillana's, but it was a little more reasonable chance of miss, and J-Pod didn't get his critical hit in. So let's see, what do we see if we go here? It's just a gatekeeper. Probably not worth it. I kind of want to shoot at our panicking friend. Because, yeah, Anchor actually has shredding. This is a good idea. It's only half cover, mind you, but it's actually a good idea if he can hit. So this will alleviate my armor problem a lot. Good. So now they're both of options, but one bow is kind of out of the equation. Poison. Ooh, does nothing because of the med kit. It makes me immune to poison, so that's good. Now we have to deal with this thing quickly. Because I have dual strike. We have a flank here on something. Oh no, we have a flank on the bow right now. Never mind. So I want to hang on to Shimon for now, though. And I would like to find out if Bombard actually shreds the armor, but it's not enough damage to really warrant it, I feel like. So go on over there. Give us as close as you can while potentially flanking this Viper. 84 is not much better, but I think maybe that was part of my problem. I should have shot with Sevillana first because of the hollow targeting. That would have denied me that miss, so only thing I don't like, well, I still have a bond for a frost bomb, so I could get the best of both worlds. How much closer can I get, though?
Sure thing.
I think it's warranted to try and get a better chance to hit. Yeah, that was practically a 10% boost, so I'm taking it. I did get the hollow targeting, though, so that's good enough. And the bond will allow J-Pod to still shoot anyway. So, advanced teamwork it is. And now take your shot with Sevillana, I think. I think first Stimpy takes a shot because he's basically got 100% now, and it doesn't dodge anyway. Shred the armor.
Their inferior designs won't hold forever.
Now J-Pod takes a shot. I think we're still frost bombing, mind you, so. And run and gun, it's not really useful here, so. Yeah, 99% chance, so that helps a ton. So much so I really want to do a Deadeye shot. We'll save it for next turn, I think, because we're going to frost bomb this thing regardless. And actually, I should have waited for a frost bomb anyway, because it would have been an extra chance to hit, or better chance to hit. But let's keep managing this thing, because I think we can kill one of those Vipers off, the panicking one with Shimon and maybe Anchor. Or at least get really damn close. And Quicksilver can give a bond too, so that's really helpful in this regard. So, no way to enhance your aim or chance to hit, I don't think. And let's see, what can Werewolf do? Werewolf can cause insanity and expire. I like this idea. Let's see, you gotta keep in mind all of them end their turn. So what's my chances? 81. Let's panic some more things, shall we? Let's try it. I would love to see this work. Not a complete miss like before. Oh wow. We're getting the mind controls though. So that solved my problems a lot. This thing is going to get back up next turn though, so it's not actually going to die like I've been wanting, but critical hit's always welcome. I have dual strike. I don't think it's as helpful as it sounds, mind you. Because I can't really get a flank. Alas. But since we're almost done with this pod, a dual strike's pretty much warranted regardless. Oh, you can't see the goddamn thing, so dual strike was pointless in that regard. So you just overwatch then, and Anchor just takes a shot, and see what we can do. Nice critical hit though, I still love it. But it's still gonna live unless by chance the overwatch hits. Oh, god damn it, I'm an idiot. I forgot Frostbomb was pointless. Oh boy, here comes the consume, isn't it? Oh no, it's the gateway. Uh-oh. This might suck. Well, now we get to see this in action for the first time. So maybe I should have invested my resources in killing that thing immediately then. But, well, that was silly. You silly, silly boa. Thank God the zombies didn't actually attack, because I was under the impression they attack the same turn they reanimate. Maybe they changed that. Mind you, I never found out the hard way, but I think we know what we're doing this turn. This gatekeeper needs to die, and Sevlana needs to get the hell out of the way. I thought at first it was going to try and consume me, which does damage to me and regenerates its health. Because it needs to be in melee range for that. Now, now this is a big question. I have a good chance to hit this thing, although Deadeye is a horrible idea, mind you. And it doesn't have its 1-point armor. So let's take full advantage of this, shall we? Better chance to hit. Good. No critical hit, sadly. But when it opens its shell, it loses its armor and loses a portion of its defense, which is why J-Pod was probably the best one to open up with. And if I could kill this thing, maybe the gateway will just fizzle out. So take your shot, J-Pod's helping you with this. Good damn hit, especially with the EM rounds. Now, can we kill this off? I very well can. Stimpy, you might as well repair yourself. I don't think it's going to affect the... You're still probably going to need repairs after the mission, but it's a single action anyway. And we have a good boa friend to help us out. Good, this thing is dead. It should very well be dead because I have stocks on Werewolf. All these end a turn though, don't they? That's what it's looking like, so let's just take the guaranteed kill with the stock. Let's just kill in style, actually. Let's soul fire the damn thing. A little unnecessary, a little excessive, but it's much more stylish than a plasma rifle shot. Now, does the zombie fade? Okay, I was worried about that. For a moment it looked like it wasn't. Now, what can we do about your boa friend? Bind and crush, poison spit, and boa pull. So you can't really do a whole lot, which is a bit silly. Don't tell me you can't do anything at all, right? Wow. Well, I'm mind controlled probably the most pointless alien in the game, at least for me. Because that damn thing does nothing. It does me no favors, so that really stinks. That really blows. And that bow is about to die too, so is there a way I can kill it? There is a way I can kill it, I just need to hit it first, though. 250 sounds promising, though. So that mission is over. And what really sucks? That boa may have had loot for me, too. I never did check. Because I don't think any loot dropped for me. But, all in all, it was a better run, at least. I hesitated trying to... I hesitated in activating pods that I knew were going to activate, though, and I got really damn lucky in the blind attempt, so I don't know how I should feel about this mission, in all honesty. but please let me get at least a good supply of Illyrium so I can get the Plasma Lance and well underway for the armor. That's all I really want here. A couple of unfortunate wounds there, especially on J-Pod, but they weren't serious wounds, and Stimpy's gonna have 9 days to repair. No one got promoted, unfortunately. And Werewolf and Shimon, ooh, congratulations, we have a bond. Everything is exactly as I want it. Good, now we just gotta keep building it up. And we did get a lot of supply, 46 Illyrium crystals, I will take it. I will definitely take it, but we got no actual weaponry or loot, which is a little unfortunate. And no, I am not bonding Batman and Cypher. It's not happening, it's forbidden love. That's all I'm going to say on that, but let's get on to the next mission. I want this damn Cypher to finish off. That's all I really want is this damn Cypher. Ooh, that intel is available, it only takes 5 days, so I will happily take it. Now, let's get this going. I'm watching for Cypher to expire. Fortress train's done, so Werewolf is now max rank. Domination, Null Lance. All these are fun toys. But what do I want? Maybe more utility, which would be Domination or Null Lance, because these are separate abilities altogether, one of which gives me permanent mind control, which I guess isn't a terrible idea, all things considering. So data cache is about to finish up in a day. We're going to have a massive amount of intel, but I still want to wait till the Cypher is goddamn done. Okay, wait, it just finished. The bond just finished, or the dark event just finished, so now is our time to thrive.
The lab is currently idle. We're wasting valuable
Yeah, I know you just finished the research there, I just right-clicked out, so let me fix that there, but we have bonds available. Do I really want to throw in Minx? Wait. Oh, that was the wrong thing. So Minx and Aaron. I guess we'll get your bond going, since there's actually no other bonds available, apparently. So, yeah, they got their level 2 bond, that's why, okay. And there's no other bonds at size 4 Minx, so we'll do that. Improved bullpups. It's a good thing I checked this, because we got the intel, we have another data cache available. We're at 346 intel, so let's check out the black site, or not, the black market. Find us some Illyrium crystals and make a big, massive power play up the objectives, or the forge, and the Psi Gate. Which one do I want to go to first, though? Story-wise, I think the forge we go to first, because that's where we're forced to fight a Sectopon. The Psionic Gate, we're forced to fight a Gatekeeper. So I'm willing to go to New Mexico. Now, what do we sell? I don't care about facility leads, I'll happily sell that. I got a second superior repeater, I didn't realize that, so I'm gonna keep it. A fancy hair trigger, I think I'm willing to get rid of. As silly as it may sound, well, we're at the point where maybe... I don't know, honestly, no. And I don't think... I'm just trying to think what weapon I would actually put it on. Oh, Batman already has a fancy hair trigger, he just needs a superior one, mind you. No, I'll just stick with selling the facility lead. Now, let's find some Illyrium crystals, thank you. 17 intel, perfect. So, I did not want to invest in what? 50 intel, I guess, so it wasn't as significant as I made it sound. Superior hair trigger, yes. 7 intel for that, perfect. That's cheap as hell. Batman just got an upgrade. Now, research on power armor. Ooh, I would love to rush this, but I had a bad experience with the damn plasma rifles rushing in. Did me very little. But I will take the chosen warlock information. 17 intel for that. And the rest we're going to hang on to for contact with regions. So let's finish off our supply drop and start making our way to New Mexico. This is going to be our month. This is going to be our month. XCOM is going to push back. I just hope I have the soldiers for it. Especially with Minx and two of my main soldiers currently basically training. So make contact there. 6 to 8 days, 8 intel because of the radio relay. And I could easily throw an engineer into the resistance comm for 2 more contacts, so that's not a concern. Not into Slays, and we're going to make contact with the assassin before then, so... Facility just got upgraded, I'm fine with that. That is of no consequence. Bulkcaster's almost done. Don't worry, we gave ourselves enough buffer breathing room, so I think we're okay. And Bulkcaster's done, but I don't think I honestly care, in all honesty, about that.
Commander, we've located one of their
Ooh, another facility. Right above us there. Ooh, a Wyvern. There's a new one. I think that's a fire-breathing type of Viper. So I'm interested to see what it can do. So let's get contact with this forge. This is going to be a big deal. And we do have sabotage, and we have access to killing the assassin. So what do we have here? 14, plus of course the final phase there with the pillar. I don't know how I feel about this, but I should seriously consider going there. And let's see, hunting the Warlock will only take 8 days too, so I can save that for whenever I'm ready. Whenever I'm ready to... Ooh, promotion. Promotion's always good. What do we have access to? This is the big one. Upgrades all beam weaponry. Yes, please. It's a good thing I didn't rush to go for the Warlock. Now, who do I send on this though? I want silver level bonds. Let's see, it's a promotion too, which is kind of funny. I don't want to put my Psyopses in there. I could throw Wraith in there, mind you, but who is due for a promotion of some kind? I honestly don't know. We're about to get a Plasma Lance for Ananya, so I think I want to work on their bonds some with Scythe and Ananya, so they're in on the next mission. Really, the choices are endless. Who do I want as my Colonel if I'm going to go for Colonel? I really should start finally getting Colonels, but what's their XP like? And what about Evan? Where's Evan at in this mess? He is a captain, so we'll have Wraith be our first Colonel, I think. So in Scientist, of course, for good measure, and Evan's going to be in there to speed things up. So I'm sorry, J-Pod. You were not going to be the first Colonel, but I think you're really damn close anyway to get it on your own. So I'm fine with that. This is going to be, what, 8 days or something? This is 7 days, so this is an amazing upgrade. And what other stuff we have available? Resistance supplies gathered instantly, so I'll look at that after recording. Oh, I'm so excited for that, but let's now get our plasma weaponry. Because I'm planning on sending Nanya out next. Ooh, there's our bulk caster. We can upgrade that. I'm going to have to second guess it some. Because I don't know what exactly my roster will be, and I want to upgrade Batman too. Because this will take all my Alien crystals. Let's see, 50... Okay, that's 70. I can get all three, actually, with Batman, Scythe, and Ananya. So let's do it. I've already got my squad basically figured out, I think. Arguably, so... It burnt all my Alien, mind you, but... I have plenty more intel where that came from. It's just... I need to get the armor now, and I don't think I can get the Archon suit just yet. With the 5 Alien crystals I have, so... That was still damn useful, though. Ooh, never mind that fact. We got 25 more Alien crystals. That will help a bit. And I'll need some supply to get a resistance comp, but I think that's what I'm planning on doing. Now, I don't know what to throw my engineers on. Is a bit of an interesting thing. Because I just spent all my money. And Proving Ground's not doing anything, because, well, I do have an actual extra Alien core. I should get an extra experimental armor, but of course the problem with that is it's instant. Ooh, what is this? Extra health? Ooh, additional armor. That could be useful for my Grenadiers. I'll have to look into that, but that could be promising. I might as well just throw an engineer permanently on the turrets, even though it's kind of pointless, mind you. We're at the point where the engineers don't really matter so much. Another engineer, throw them onto here. And I just need to a supply now for everything else. I have the power, but let me just throw the engineer on here for good measure, I guess, until I can think of something better, because otherwise Shen's gonna yell at me, and I don't want to get yelled at. Damn it, Shen. But let's see, 2 days, one. We lost one of our data pads. That's actually not a terrible thing, all things considered. Now, this is going to be a big, scary moment for me. I only have one soldier wounded right now, but we're due for a mission anytime, and I can strike at the assassin anytime, so I need to be wary. I need to be wary. I am planning on jumping into this mission though. I just gotta plan what my second squad is gonna be for the upcoming Guerrilla Op. So 16 soldiers. The assassins guaranteed to be here, so that makes me wonder. I'm half tempted to maybe go after the assassin if that seems like a good idea, because that means I have an easier time with this forge, but that means doing 3 missions. Am I okay with that? I'm gonna think long and hard on that in all honesty. I'm not entirely sure. So thank you for watching everyone. Ooh, I might actually wait one day to upgrade Batman's damage, so we will have to think a lot on this here, because I'm not entirely certain. Who's got a level 3 bond here? Oh, Naaman and Ananda, so I could have trained them too. And the bond's about to finish too, so I really need to seriously think. I think I strike at the forge. I think I can handle the assassin easily enough.